Mukul Negi. Good morning, everyone. Should I have to go first? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mukul, and I go by my alias very long unit. It all started. We're in the same show right now. So it all started during the pandemic. I had nothing better to do, so I would like kind of sleep while listening to horror stories on YouTube. And the thing with that is, the YouTube videos that I would watch, at the end of it, they would go like, if you have a story to share, if you have a horror story to share, just send it at their email and they'll kind of make a YouTube video out of it. And I'm like, damn, that could be a really, really good video game. Like, if we would make a video game where people would just like kind of submit their horror stories and we would make that as like an interactable experience out of that. So I just like, damn, that could really be a good video game. So I hopped onto my computer. That's exactly what I did next. I just worked on a kind of like a horror game, like a small horror game that basically is like a horror story but interactive. The thing about this is like what really is scary for me in video games is like how big they are. Like I can't be spending hours to just beat a video game. Like that shit's scary me, right? So what I really did is I focused on making the games like smaller. That you can like finish in one sitting, because that's the kind of games that I would consume. That's the kind of game that I would find myself consuming personally. So all of these episodes are give or take like an hour long. You could play them in like one sitting for the most part, and I feel like I find myself kind of describing these games like, I feel like if you'd have to like ask me like what these games really are to an Indian audience, I would just like kind of go like, these games are like kind of fine visual episodes but turned into video games, basically. So I'm gonna quickly the like episode thing, the trailer that you're gonna see right now is going to be the trailer for the third episode that we released earlier this year. We're working on the fourth one. So far we have 3 episodes, and this is doing the trailer for the third episode. So it's about a high school boy who's house sitting for a guy, and things go wrong with that. So it's just like, that's the premise of it. And you got like all the security cameras set in. And then things kind of go south with it. So like that's kind of like basically the gist of like how it's been so far. To talk about the reception, so fortunately 3 out of 3 times the game has been featured on the front pages theme for the release week, so it's been really good that way, and it's been played by like all the top YouTubers and Twitch streamers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just a stupid game. It's a stupid kid working on a game out of his bedroom. Like that's really about it. And we're working on the 4th episode right now. But yeah, that's it. I hope like that's a 10-minute thing. If you guys have any questions, but if not, thank you.
We do have questions.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you multiple times you said we are making it, right? We are about to release. So are you working with someone?
So far, it's been just me for those 3 episodes that we released so far. I recently incorporated, and we are a team now, so it's just the 2 of us. I got a guy. but we're slowly expanding. I also didn't want to buy more than I could chew, so I didn't want to like overhire any people or a lot of money per month. So it's just 2 people right now. That answers your question, but it's been me for the past three years. So I'm like still kind of getting accustomed to like how the architecture works inside of like a company. So yeah.
And what game engine do you use, and how long did it take you to reach this level where you could beat this game? How many years did you practice?
So I'm doing this with Unity, and to answer that, so I started like this idea just to if you talk about the start, I started back when I was 18. I'm 21 now, so I released my first episode back when I was 19. So it took me like a year, and it took me a year because I kind of got cold feet and realized that what am I working on? I shouldn't be wasting my time like that. But then I realized that I didn't come this far to only come this far, so I just finished it. I was like, I'm gonna finish this game and I'm gonna hop back to my college work and whatever. So, but then I published the game and it exploded on the internet, so I just kept working on it, and here we are now. Thank you very much.
Hello guys, I'm Vipin Kaushik and I run a very small studio called Nani Games, and we are a small team of gamers and developers, and I hope that's not very unique in this world. Everybody is a gamer and a developer in some capacity. And we are working on a very small game called Tale of Honor. It's a mix of genres. It comes from it combines stealth game with chess. It's a puzzle game, and I think a lot of you have seen the game already, but nobody has seen a trailer, I think. Right? In the first demo I showed the trailer, but there was no audio. So I hope you'll enjoy it right now. So the game, for the people who haven't seen this before, what this game does is basically, okay, let me do this. It's on mobile and PC. It's in a prototype state right now. We also got a big feature award last year for this game. And what is unique about this game? It's a stealth game with chess pieces, but the chess pieces react in real time. That's something that makes this game different from every other chess game out there. What does real time mean? And traditionally, chess is a turn-based game. And if you see here in this image, you will see that my player, that's the blue one, is trying to reach its goal. That's the flag. Capture the flag is the objective of this game. And in a traditional game, you would easily pick up your rook and place it over there. Then only the opponent will react. But because of real-time mechanics, the opponent intercepts you on its way because you are crossing the kill zone of your opponent. This is the very, I'd say, the gist of this game. And I think it's best you see the trailer because over there I have mentioned more things, and you will see what this game is about. Let me try to play it on full screen.
For the time, it was the evil king who disordered the rules of war. His greed and treachery unleashed havoc around the world. His evil army spread across the nations, controlled everything. When all hope was lost, a hero emerged. Started to fight back. He tore down the evil soldiers with all his strength, all his might. The evil army didn't honor the rules of war. They attacked when he was not ready. He faced defeat after defeat. With time, he became cautious. He gained allies. He started planning his moves, timing the attacks, He was outsmarting the enemy. He was even able to summon powerful creatures. He was winning. The evil king was not done. He sent forth his most terrifying beasts. And these monsters turned the tides of war. The war that was far from over. This is a tale, not just of heroes. This is a tale of honor.
So, I think you have seen all the main mechanics of the game in the trailer, and these were self-explanatory. So, but in the crux, I just say this game is about stealth. It's about planning your moves, timing your moves. You build your strategy. You have to manipulate the chessboard. You have to make use of everything that's at your disposal. So, basically, the whole package that you get in stealth games, but in the chess pieces and in a, I'd say, very nice looking fashion. Thank you.
Next step.
Taking out of these email social things. This QR code is for a form for testing this game. So we will soon be releasing test bit, so you guys can scan this and just fill up the form, and whenever the game is out there, we wait for the first closed testing. I will send you guys a invite. Thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah.
How long does it take to develop a game of this scale, and how many people does it require, and what are like some really big challenges that really that I don't see as a person who's looking from the outside, but you as someone who developed it, and these are big challenges.
The very first challenge was to come up with an idea that because chess is a very, very popular game. It's pretty much the, I'd say, the most popular board game out there in the world. And trying to come up with something new that will interest the audience is the biggest challenge, I'd say. Apart from that, development is, I think, any decent developer can make this game. It's just that putting things together, and it's just, I think, it's not very very challenging after that. Mainly coming up with new ideas is what is most challenging.
How many people does it take if you feel to create a game like this?
I'd say it should take like 2 to 3 people.
That's a small team, is not.
Yes, it is. We are a small team. I've been working on this project alone for about a year,
Right.
and we are here where we are. So from here on, we will be putting more people on the project and try to release this game. We are trying to do a beta release by Diwali this year. So hopefully you guys will be testing the game before that.
How long does it take to make a game like this? How many months do you plan, and how long does it take?
A lot of time goes in R&D. Like what exactly you want to make. It's not like you don't know what you want to make the very first day. So whatever time it takes, you can take up to 2 months, 3 months, 6 months in first understanding what exactly you want. And whatever you're thinking is a little fun, so you will prototype a lot. That can be different, vary for different people. I'll say 4 to 6 months to come up, to make sure that what you're making is what you want to make. And then from there, it depends on the game. A game like this should take about a year or 2 years. I think that's what it will be. Yes?
Is the face of the main character based on your face, and is there
No, that you saw, that's basically another character, and that's for a different game. It's called Runali Knight, and that's for that. The guy in this game is, I'll say, a combination of what you saw from, what you see in Clash of Clans, if you see the Barbarian, so that was the inspiration for our Rook, and we have mixed the art style of Clash of Clans with Legos and the chess pieces, of course. So, yeah.
You do this full time or on the side? Like, what's the timeline like?
So about a year of full-time development is what I do. It takes full time.
When are you planning to release it?
A beta release I'm trying for Diwali this year.
And then after that, like what is
It
the
depends upon how beta treats
how
me.
response?
Anybody else? Yes?
Did you start taking a GD in the early stage of the game, or like while you're working on the game, did you like start getting adding more stuff in your game?
We start with something like we do a brainstorming session and we come up with something, okay, this is what we want. Some basic idea, then we experiment. Like whether this is a good idea or not. So you have to implement it, you have to play it yourself to see if it's fun or not. Once you do that, then obviously GD keeps on changing on the fly. It does happen. Nobody will make a GD at the beginning and patthar ke lekar nahi hoti hai. You have to change it. Yes.
So when you release it, is it going to be free or?
I think the first campaign, this game will be released in form of campaigns. The first campaign will be free to play. Beyond that, you would have to purchase as a DLC or on mobile and TV like purchases.
What would it cost?
That we will figure out, it won't be very expensive. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
And we'll be surely releasing this game under Space Opera.
थोड़ा सा साइड हो सकता है पूरा रिकॉर्ड हो आप ऑफिशियल रिकॉर्ड
I'm Harsh Raghav and I'm a pixel artist, and I've been working on a game, another space opera. I'm working for a team called Terminus Arcade. It is a US-based team in Arizona, and I've been in touch with them since 2020. At the end of 2020, so I've been working as a contract-based freelance pixel artist with them, and they are a team of two people, two brothers actually. So they are making a game called Another Space Opera. It's a 2D platformer action cinematic side-scroller game, which is heavily inspired by, you can say, Contra, and has some story element with mixed up with Star Wars, inspired by Star Wars. So I will just start the trailer. developing it, and we are trying to release it later this year. It will come in all platforms: PC, PS, Xbox, Nintendo. And one thing that this trailer doesn't include is that the game is also co-op, so you can play it with your brother, friend, and it's a split screen. It's a couch co-op, so you don't have to force it to play online. You can just sit around and play it all together in single screen. And the game is not doesn't stick to linear side scrolling platforming. The game also have I think you have seen the motorbike section. So you have different kind of platforming including in that game. And there is another some FPS going around. So you are in a spaceship and you are going to another planet. So the whole thing or whole concept of the game changes. So we are working very hard on this, and I will just show you some of the artwork that I have created for this game. So this is a boss that I have worked in very early stage of the game. So I didn't design the boss, but I animated the boss. So there are few of the animations of this character, and I have also placed my protagonist of the game for the size comparison. So you can see the protagonist is very small, and this massive beast is very huge. So there's another boss character that I have created for this game, and this is I created from scratch. I designed, I animated, I planned whole animation of this. So it's a cybernetic vulture that is brought to life with some scientific elements. So it's connected with some mechanical beak, and it can also shoot cannon fire. It can also build cannon and shoot cannonballs out of its mouth. So yeah, that's it for now. And the QR code takes you to the Steam link. It's on Steam, so we'll wishlist it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about to us, yeah, please.
And there's a game called Blasphemous, right? There's
Yeah.
a game called Blasphemous.
Yes.
So this game reminded me a lot of it. The artwork is excellent. How long did it take you to become this good? Because after Blasphemous, this is the first game where I've seen pixel art that's this good. Have you drawn all of it? The first question is. And second is, how long did it take you to get this good?
So are you personally asking me for my art style? How long did it take me to reach that level?
And the trailer that you showed me, there was a lot of artwork.
Yeah.
Did you draw all of it, and are you working with other people also?
So this is a teamwork. We are working in a team, but I mostly do character animation and character designs. So most of the work that you see is created by me. The cinematics, the character, the animation, the boss, all that. And it took me personally around 6 years to reach that level. And I've been working for them from at the end of 2020. Yeah, by the end of 2020, I started working with them. So I hope this answers your question.
Yeah, because it's really nice. When I saw the game Blasphemous, the art style was amazing. So
Yeah.
I really like this one. So I just wanted to compliment it. It's really nice.
Thank you so much.
My question is, do you have a playable version? Like, if you can show us a playable bit or something of this.
I wanted to show you the playable bit, but we are backed by publisher, and the publisher is controlling everything, whatever you present to the audience. So this is a local event, and I did not ask my publisher.
Got it. No problem. Thank you. It's a great game, and all the best.
Thank you.
So, what have you studied, or where have you studied?
I studied graphic design actually.
Where from?
From Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai.
Got it. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Actually, I wanted to ask you why didn't you wanted to release this game on mobile platforms? Is there any kind of limitation or something?
Actually, these kinds of games doesn't perform well on a mobile platform because multiple controls are involved in this game, and there's only limited things you can do with mobile control. So this is an action-packed game, and you cannot play it at the same way you will play it on the PC.
Also, from where you get, of course, you have your inspiration. Can I get one game from where you get the animation or like inspiration for the character?
So sorry, I didn't get
Yeah,
it.
the inspiration for your characters, especially the enemies.
Yeah. So the characters are inspired with Castlevania game, the horror fantasy kind of thing. So that was the biggest. This is personally my biggest inspiration as my art style. And the game also follows that, so it was lucky that we connected.
So in the animation part, I would like to ask like how you are animating the character, or you can say enemy, like you are animating with you can say like step by step image animation, or it is a single image with both animation, or you can say 3D model animation recording on image. What type of animation you are doing?
So it depends on the size of the enemy. Like I have shown you the two bosses. They were pretty huge. So in one of them, the gun one, I got assisted by an artist. So he gave me some layout for the animations. Like you can see keyframes. So I animated the whole thing out of my hand. And for smaller characters, I just do straight up animation frame by frame. It depends on the size of the character basically.
So you're saying for boss, you have created something else without frame.
Yeah. For boss, I was assisted with a professional artist. He gave me keyframes, which were not in pixel art. I had to convert them in pixel art.
Okay, okay. So why didn't you go for one animation, like for single image?
Character animation. Yeah. Because there's only a handful of characters that are very big that we need character animation for it. And most of it is hand drawn. Everything is hand drawn in this game. So there's nothing skeletal going around. And pixel art is basically a very traditional art. You don't have to use bone animation. And then pixel art is very smooth. So you have to stick with the hand drawn animation as well.
One very question. Like it is co-op with like Contra, or it requires two?
Yeah, it's like Contra. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
A way out.
हमने नहीं ट्राई नहीं करी फर्स्ट एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट लाइट का लाइक हैंड ड्रॉन लाइट का नहीं आई थिंक हैंड ड्रॉन लाइट इज मोर कन्वीनियंट फॉर अस देखो पहली बात तो कि हम वी आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन यूनिट ठीक है वी आर वर्किंग विद गेम मेकर नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है नहीं ऐसा कुछ बहुत हैक्टिक हो जाता है फॉर 2D गेम इट्स तब कम आएगा जब तुम्हारी एनिमेशन वही एनिमेशन में सारे कैरेक्टर की एनिमेशन सारे कैरेक्टर की लाइटिंग इंजन से डिटरमिन हो तब वो तुम्हारे एक कैरेक्टर में एवरेज कितना एनिमेशन रहता है एवरेज पाँच से सात नहीं एनिमेशन फ्रेम तो डिपेंड स्टार्ट करते हो वो बिग एनिमी है एज एनिमेशन for smaller सही है ना
We are Pod Studio and that's nice pictures. Now, my name is Rajan. If anybody has a problem calling the name, you can call me Yash. This is Kunal, and the third guy could not come here because he has an exam tomorrow. So, I am the game designer, programmer. I also do audio. He does the art, lighting, and level design. And this guy does shaders and UI elements. And we are working on our first game. It's a room escape puzzle game. Because when we started out, we were actually really conflicted on what genre of game to pick, what to do. So we thought, what is the most exhilarating genre? What is something that fills you up with adrenaline, high and drive? And of course, it's puzzle, because puzzle is something that makes you really high octane. Now, this is a key art, a way out. We are targeting PC as of now, and the game is in an alpha stage. I think rather than telling you about the game, it's better if you show it directly. I think we'll have to see here. So,
Yes, it would be better if you stand there.
Okay. Alright, so let's start. So this is a game. This is an office environment. We have shamelessly named it after a studio, even though we do not have any office. But you can dream. Now, the first thing you will notice is that this is really sweet. Now, we can go to the back one. The door does not open. Why does it not open? It's our first puzzle. It's a misdirection. So what you will see here is that if you open this door, there's a door on the other end that will open. So if you, and basically this first puzzle should tell you the essence of a game. It has lots of misdirection, lots of things that will lead you down the wrong path, only for you to realize, oh, I messed it up, and then come back and find the right one. Right now, we are just going to show you the mechanics, not the clues, because that will then defeat the purpose of a puzzle game if you actually know how to solve the puzzles. Now, this is a simple painting puzzle. You just put the paintings in the correct order, and one, come in here, bada bim, bada boom, door opens. Now, there are some clues here. Again, we don't really need to show you the clues, we just need to show you the mechanics. So we can go directly to the window, and there is a magic code that you have to enter. How do you get that code? Well, you have to find the clues. That's how you get the code. Now, once you open the door, you get in there. There is a really big mystery here that you need to solve. After solving all of that mystery, you will come to the board on the right, where you actually have to solve the puzzle. Now, the power, by the magic of game development, you already know what the answer is. So, we can immediately solve it. And once it is done, the door opens. Now, on to the next puzzle, which is actually in the cafeteria. Once we go to the cafeteria, there is a simple coffee machine. You go to the coffee machine, you enter the code, which is circle, triangle, pentagon, and square.
I think that's not a pentagon. The pentagon is the one next to the triangle.
Sorry, I don't know how he understood it. Maybe he remembers the code. And then you go into the last two. Yeah.
That's the puzzle.
And yeah, that's it. That's all. That's a simple. We're still in alpha. There's still a lot of work to do. There are a few more puzzles we need to make, but we are aiming for a small game. We want to have a small little game that you can play like 30 to 45 minutes and be done with it. And we are aiming to keep the puzzle simple yet exciting. And yeah, that's about it. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yeah, please.
Yeah. Who's designing these puzzles? Who's the mind? You're the mind behind it?
Yeah, I do the puzzle design, he does the environment.
How long does it take you to design these puzzles? Because they seem to be very intricate.
Yeah, so here's the thing, the puzzle design is very different. Some puzzles take 15 minutes, some take at least 3 days. So the main issue that we are facing right now is getting more eyes on it, because in puzzle games, feedback is really necessary. So unless people play, they tell us, how they like the puzzle. Is it really tough? Is it really easy? So it's like, that's I would say a key factor of it. So that actually depends on each puzzle. That's the only answer I can give.
Yeah, there's actually a name for a way of
By EA, yeah. This is a project name, we'll change it, don't worry.
So last time we saw this game, we had a very different look.
Yeah.
I think we were realism back then. What made you change to this kind of look?
I think we never planned it to look that way. We always wanted it to be very specific to our requirement. So it's not just a simple environment, we want the puzzle to be intriguing as well. So once you see the same environment in a different shader, it would look totally different. It would mostly focus on. So if you actually go and play it in that website, the itch.io, you download it, so you will find the clues. So that particular screen, so I did not show it right there, but it will look quite intriguing. So you'll have to look in yahi puzzle.
Maybe with the gameplay, you will have multiple shaders or multiple look for your game, so that every shader gives a different. Is involved in the gameplay.
The shader will be constant in all the games, but when you look it through the same clues through that shader, it will be much more emphasizing on that.
There was a lot of screen tearing in your game. So is it a feature or you're going?
Oh, no, it's not a feature. It's definitely not a feature.
Okay.
I think a lot of it was because of the screen or something. We never saw screen tearing. We actually worked so that there was no screen tearing. But yeah, we'll actually work on it. Yeah.
Just wanted to know, is Gone Home is an inspiration?
Yeah. Gone Home, Stanley Parable are two very big inspirations. Yeah. 30-45 minutes.
So, my question is, how are you planning to monetize it? Is it free or is it?
I think monetization is something we have not even thought about yet.
Yeah, because it's less than 2 hours, right?
Yeah, so the way that the stores work, like any sort of online store, game store is, the more the content, the better it is for monetization. That's what I work, but I mean, we have to be realistic here. We're just 2-3 people, we have to achieve a goal. And monetization is something that is far in the future. We are just focusing on getting a beat out as of now. Thank you.
So I saw that you used 4 different kind of mechanics in the same level. So would that just be difficult to add so many more mechanics per level?
Okay, so this is only one level. There is no other level. So each room has its own mechanic, and you have to escape all the rooms. That's all. So it's like an office environment, and you have to escape an office. That's it. Anyone else? Yeah.
Have you heard of a game called Budget Cuts? It's a VR game.
No, I have not.
That also has a futuristic office where you have to stealthily escape, otherwise you'll be killed by robots.
Oh, nice.
So just pay.
Yeah, I think I'll check it out. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, guys. I think this is the last showcase before we break for lunch. After this showcase, we really appreciate if you could just stay for 2 minutes. We take a group photo and then we break for lunch on the 5th floor. And yeah, so the last showcase, a game called Crimson Tactics, all the way from Kerala.
जैसे गाना है जो जैसे everybody wants to rule the world.
Hello guys, good afternoon to all of you. I am Chirayu Gupta and
market games for the global audience. So we mainly focus on tactical RPG game. This is our first game. Next slide. And this is the title of the game, Crimson Tactics, The Rise of the Python. So let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the first video, that's the gameplay. It's not
Use the mouse. It's on the second screen.
So let's enjoy the game. So these are some of the features we have in the game that we introduced quite early in the game. This is the archive that tells you all about the role of the game, all about the characters, which factions they belong to, what applications we are using in the game. The guide consists of all the mechanics you can explore in the game, and it is a very detailed. Something like guild, where you can recruit other units. They can help you in that. So basically, you know, right? Then you can see all the stats there, the affinity, everything, cost stats, battle stats, all the magic they have equipped, all the abilities they have equipped, and the cost to have, and what goal we have. Then this is something called party management, where you can equip the abilities, change the abilities, learn some new abilities, unlock the level required, unlock new magics, equip new magic. You can change the class of any character to any class, which these classes will unlock further in the game. You can discuss them, but still, I don't want to discuss them because I read the matter. And then tarot card. So this is a mystery for you guys. Like this is a big impact of the game. You have to figure out what is the use of tarot card in our game. And just enjoy this compilation of magic spells we have in the game. Those are some of the magic spells. Also, we have a concept art slide for you that we can show. It is different characters, different mounts we are using in the game, and different levels, different buildings, whatnot. I don't know why it's taking time to play the video. Yeah. So these are some of the levels we have in the game. this shop, we will have in the game some of the weapons, shield, but not. These are the characters, the concept art for the characters. Yeah, these are the Lego accessories. Then we have weapons. The best part of the game, I guess. So yeah, that is all. Also, if you guys want to try demo, we have build installed. So after the lunch and everything, when we have the time, you can just try it if you want to. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hi, great work.
Thank you.
We have a lot of universe expanded over here in terms of currencies.
Yes.
What methodologies, tools, and frameworks? What methodologies, tools, and frameworks did you use to make sure that nobody gets added or unfair content? Because you have to balance everything out.
Yeah.
Whether it's items or abilities and all that. So how did you come to the conclusion as you're expanding?
So basically our game follows iterations, right? So we use a lot of balancing, a lot of values, we randomize the values, and it's like a triangle kind of thing, like rock, paper, scissors. Some unit beats some unit beats some are weak against some are weak against some. So that is the part we focus while we are balancing the units.
How are you testing about it?
Like there is Excel sheet, right? We can use stat gains, like we can just put a stats like how much stats these class should have, how much stats these class should have. Then compare them. So for example, warrior, they are tanky, they have high HP. What about mage? They are not they don't have high HP, but they have good magic spells, so they have high intelligence. So that's why they can cast magic spells better than the warriors. Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
I noticed that you people have very professional art and very interesting and deeply legend-centric thought names.
Yeah.
So are these all your creations, or are you in collaboration with somebody who's maybe more experienced, who's also a team member and who's doing some of this work for you?
That's where the interesting part comes. Our game is fully made in India, right? It's not outsourced to anyone, nothing like that. And best part, we have no seniors. It's all like mostly freshers or what do you expect?
So how many people do you have in your team?
40 to 45 people.
You have 45 people. And how many are working on this game?
We all are working on this game.
And where are you based?
We are remotely working right now. All of us here.
But where are you based?
What do you mean?
मतलब आप पे based हो?
So we are based on Dehradun. The studio is in Dehradun.
Great, very interesting and very professional. All the best.
Thank you.
What's the budget for a game like this? What's the budget for a game like this?
For these kind of games, as much as I know, we can't decide the scope, right? Because the trends change continuously, and you always have much to do polish. There's always some polishing to do. But yeah, for now, I can say like we have been working on this game since 2 years, and it's close to release. We are thinking of by end of Q2. So let's see how it goes. But scope, I can't like say because we always need to iterate and make better of our game.
This is a big game because I used to play a lot of triangle strategy and some of these games that are contemporary. These anime sort of.
Excuse me, can you use the mic, please?
Yeah, sure. So these anime sort of.
It's not working.
No, it's working. You have to tap it twice, then it comes on. Yeah, now it came on.
No.
Yeah, so a game like this is I can see is professional, whether it's the art style, whether it's the way the game is made, it's very professional looking. If you would have told me you're a big studio and you made this game, I would have believed you. And you're in Dehradun, which isn't a big city. I'm also from Dehradun, by the way, but it's not a big city. It's like there's no gaming thing over there. And you made such a game, working remotely with so many people. Who's the head behind this? Who brainstormed this? Because I'm very impressed.
Yeah, so our leader, we will call Agna Banarika. He is the founder of the studio, and he's the mastermind behind all of this game. Like, he's the mastermind.
Great, man. This is excellent. This is really professional. So
Good. Thanks a lot. That means a lot.
Your keyboard is not working well.
It should be tested. I don't know. It should.
It's because of the cut between it.
It might be because of this cut.
Just drag it and move it a little up.
Can you drag it?
No, it's in the slideshow mode.
Just
I guess escape.
You have to edit it.
Just give me a second, you can undertake.
Yeah, sure. We can just do it. Till then, yeah.
So you were talking about balancing the various powers. So if after these people figure out some balancing strategy, do you plan on balancing it like time by time, or how do you want to do it?
No, of course. If it is a major thing, like warriors are very overpowered against all limits, we have to balance it. It won't make sense at all. People will just use that play style. People won't explore what we have made. We have worked so hard in different classes, different abilities. People won't explore that, right? We want them to explore the full game. So yeah, we will work on that.
So there's another popular game called Dota, who also works around the balances.
Yeah.
So another thing they do is if something becomes really balanced, they introduce some new thing. So
That becomes meta.
Yeah. So,
Kind of,
so do you
yeah.
plan on working on something?
So it's not a live service game. Like it's difficult to like compare this with Dota. So it's like not a live service game. Like I can compare to that. So yeah. Yeah.
You said that you have no seniors, right?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, so since you don't have any seniors, so who regulates or who manages your code? Who gives you direction for
As I said, the mastermind behind this game, Ananda Hazarika, he's on the top. Then we have two designers.
Say it slowly, what's his name again?
Ananda Hazarika.
Aruna Hazarika.
Yeah, you can search him on LinkedIn. He's there. Also, like, he's the mastermind. Then we are just some product guys who handle the different teams. For example, animator, there's an animator director who handles the animation team. Sound guy who handles the sound team. Then there's testing guy who handles the whole testing team. Then we two designers are there, me and other guy. He's not here today, but yeah, he's in Mumbai, so he couldn't make it. And similarly, all departments have their own like products, but they are not experienced, they are not seniors. We are all just freshers, we are all just working. It's all our hard work without seniors. We would like to say that.
We get to learn a lot.
Yeah, we get to learn about seniors as freshers working on this massive project. Oh my god, yeah, that's a big experience for us.
Good for you.
Thank you. More questions are there? Cool. We can connect after lunch. Thank you guys. Thank you all. You can stay if you want and thank you guys. That's it from our side.
Thanks guys. So I think this was the last showcase. I hope you guys like all the games, the 5 games. We'll break for lunch, but before we do that, can we please like request you to come here and join us for a group photo, and then we'll just move for the lunch.